Hi, I'm Saraji Cole and welcome to the Cole Kitchen. I'm calling this Cole Kitchen because I love to cook. As you know, when I started to live alone, I started to cook because that's the only option. So I was cooking Sri Lankan food and Italian food as well. I was in a certain point I felt that I'm becoming so good with cooking. So I started to do my experiments, first with Sri Lankan food and then with the Italian food as well. And so, how do I say? So now I'm doing my experiments and I think it's so good. So the point why I'm here is I want to share what I'm cooking. I want to share with all you guys and would like to share this experience. So the important thing is this: I'm doing this not to show up, but I'm trying to share. Okay. So first, I will show you my kitchen because it's better. Believe me, it's a mess. And I'm a wine lover, so I have a big collection of wine bottles, what I had. So let's start with today's menu. So today I'm going to do a herb rice. And I'm going to cook a piece of lamb. So for the rice I'm using prawns and the cuttlefish. I'm gonna show you how the way I marinate these things, and also the piece of lamb, because it's better if you marinate few hours before, so it absorbs everything and it will be so good. So I will show you how I'm gonna marinate these things. With me I have some prawns, cuttlefish, and the other things, you know, chopped garlic, ginger, and some garlic and ginger pieces, chopped onions, green chilies, yogurt, and some oil and some other things, and some orange. So I will show you how to do this thing. Okay, so let's go first with salt. I don't like to use spoons because I'm a bit wild when I'm cooking, so I use direct from the bottles, just as not put so much of salt, just a bit, and a bit of chili powder, just a bit, and a bit of turmeric powder, and some garlic for both, and some ginger, just a bit, and some onions chopped, just a bit. I'm sorry I cannot have a nice view because it's hard to do everything alone, everything together, cook and to do the video, so I'm sorry if you cannot see it very well. Now I'm going to squeeze some orange juice. Okay, like this, and you have to mix it up. I use my hands, I'm not fake, so I'm using my hands like this. So you can see just a bit of color. Okay, and with the prawns as well. Okay, so for the moment it's like this, so I will finish it better and will join with the piece of lamp. Okay, so I'm going to do the piece of lamp. So maybe you can see I made some holes on the meat with the knife, and I'm going to show you what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna put these pieces of garlic, and I have pieces of ginger, so I'm going to put inside of those holes, and it will make you a good taste for sure. And let me put the camera aside. I don't know how to do this alone, but let's try. So I'm going to do so many things to this innocent piece of meat, and believe me, it's gonna be so good. And you could do with any kind of meat. I mean, also I like lamb as well, but with pork, turkey, this way I like, but I will explain you later. And if you are doing pork, don't put, I'm gonna use yogurt to this as well, but if you are using pork, don't use any yogurt. And okay, wait. And now I'm going to put my secret things. So I'm going to put some soy sauce. I'm not going to use any salt, so I take the salt from the soy sauce, and this is oyster sauce. I'm going to put some bit as well. Okay, and some olive oil. Don't put too much, because also this meat has some fat as well. So just a bit of olive oil, and always garlic, because I love garlic, so I like to eat. I put more, but if you prefer less, you could use less. And I'm going to put some aspect. I'm using some honey. Okay. And some yogurt. Okay. Don't use the yogurt you normally eat. Use the yogurt without sugar, or you could use some curd as well. So believe me, this is gonna be so good. And I'm gonna put the things better to mix up it better, and I will leave this in the fridge for about 2 hours, and then I'm going to put it in the oven. Then I'm going to put in the oven for about 40 minutes with 180 degrees. So for the moment it's like this, so let's see later. Okay, So after the mixing, it's like this. So, and I forgot to tell you that put some rosemary. You could see I put some rosemary, and I'm gonna cover this with an aluminium foil. And about, if I tell you about the fat, I put some yogurt, and the meat also has some fat, and I put some olive oil, but don't put too much. Also, it's better when it cooks, it's better to boil with all these fat, so the fat separates, but it would make a different taste, and it's so good. So let's see. Okay, now I'm going to fry the prawns and the cuttlefish. Fry means I'm going to fry on the pan. It's pan fry. I'll put some oil, and you know how to do this, so no explanation. So I'm going to put some of this here. It's so hard to do with one hand. When you fry this, it smells so good. When you fry this, use a bit high flame, not too much, but not too low, not in the middle, a bit high, because it's better if it burns the outer shell. And also you could see when I mix these things, it makes some fire. It comes with the orange juice, and it's nice flavor for this kind of fish. So for the prawns, the same way. So let's fry it, and then we'll see how to do the rice and the other things. So I'm frying the prawns as well. I'm doing it separate because I just wanted to tell you that if you do it the same way like cuttlefish, it will burn, because the prawns the prawns will cook very soon. So you don't have to fry it so much, but it's better to cook just a bit less, because after a certain point I'm going to add these two things to the rice, so it will cook again. So it's better to cook a bit less.